Hi there, Stormy Bonantoni here in the Mountain West Network studio. Getting things started on today's Mountain West Daily, UNLV men's basketball has a new head coach. Chris Beard has been selected as the next head coach of the Runnin Rebels. If approved by the Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regents, Beard will become the 12th head coach in UNLV men's basketball history. He comes to Las Vegas after leading the University of Arkansas at Little Rock to both the Sun Belt's regular season and tournament championships and a victory over 10th ranked and 5-seed Purdue in the NCAA tournament. In his only year as the head coach of the Trojans, Beard was named the Sun Belt Coach of the Year as he led the team to a 30-5 overall record after it was just 13-18 the season prior. A press conference will be held following the Board of Regents meeting, which has not yet been scheduled. San Diego State men's basketball will hit the court tonight in New York City against George Washington in the Final Four of the National Invitation Tournament. During its time leading up to the tournament, the team went sightseeing and visited various national landmarks, including a trip to the National September 11th Memorial and Museum.
I didn't really know what to expect coming here. We knew we'd see the foundations of the buildings, but the museum and all the artifacts they had was pretty amazing to see. The lives that were lost and the faces we saw and just really everything was pretty overwhelming and kind of just moving to see everything that happened on that day.
Real humbling experience, and you know I learned a lot today. Basketball is just a tiny world compared to what's going on in the real world, and you know it's so much going on, and this event impacted everybody's lives. So it was a real special moment.
The 28-8 Aztecs have won their opening 3 NIT games by a combined 55 points and will face the Colonials in Madison Square Garden at 9 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN. Fresno State's Gudrun Bjorkvindottir is this week's Mountain West Women's Golfer of the Week after leading her team to a 6th place finish at the Dr. Donis Thompson Invitational in Kaneohe, Hawaii, a field that included 8 top 100 teams and 8 top 100 individuals. The junior tied for 13th individually at the tournament after an opening round 76 on the par 72 course and back-to-back even par scores. Bjorkvindottir was 6 over on the first 14 holes and proceeded to shoot 2 under par over the next 40. She also led the Bulldogs with a team best 10 birdies at the Hawaii tournament. The Mountain West has also announced its men's and women's outdoor track and field athletes of the week. The men's track athlete of the week is Air Force's Zach Johnson. The Academy junior registered the 4th fastest 200-meter time in school history to finish 2nd at the Aztec Invitational in San Diego, California. His time of 21.08 seconds was a personal best and ranks number 1 in the conference this season. Johnson also had a 3rd place finish in the 100-meter dash and ran the 2nd leg of the Falcons' winning 4x100 relay, which also tops the league this season. Men's Field Athlete of the Week honors are awarded to Mustafa Hassan from Colorado State. The sophomore thrower won the shot put event at the Ram-hosted Foom McGraw Quadrangular in Fort Collins, Colorado, with a toss of 64 feet 1 1/4 inches. Mustafa's throw broke the CSU outdoor record by more than a foot and topped the event's competition by 6 feet 6 3/4 inches. His throw is the best in the Mountain West this season and ranks number 2 in the nation. San Diego State has swept this week's women's awards as the league honors Aztec sophomores Ashley Henderson and Bonnie Draxler. Henderson went undefeated in all 4 of her races at the SDSU-hosted Aztec Invitational, winning the open 100-meter dash on Friday, the Invitational's 100 and 200-meter races, and as a member of the Aztecs winning 4x100 relay team Saturday. All 3 Invitational wins were top times in the Mountain West this season, top 10 marks in program history, and rank in the NCAA top 20. Draxler, who competed in the pole vault, finished 3rd out of 32 entrants at the Aztec Invitational and was the top collegiate competitor. Her 13-foot 8.5-inch clearance is the top mark in the conference this season and ranks number 12 in the nation. Make sure to tune into the Mountain West Network throughout the week for your fill of Mountain West baseball and softball. Additionally, Boise State football will be broadcasting its NFL Pro Day this Thursday, beginning at noon Mountain Time. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Stormy Bonantoni.